The Sahara Desert, the largest hot desert in the world, spans over 3.6 million square miles across northern Africa. It's a barren wasteland, inhospitable to most forms of life. But it wasn't always this way. So what was hidden under the Sahara sands? And will the Sahara Desert become green again? Stay tuned, and let's dive into the secrets of the Sahara Desert on Mystery Facts Rewind. The Sahara is bounded to the west by the Atlantic Ocean, to the east by the Red Sea, to the north by the Mediterranean Sea, and to the south by the Sahel savanna. The enormous desert extends across 10 nations: Algeria, Chad, Egypt, Libya, Mali, Mauritania, Morocco, Niger, Sudan, and Tunisia, as well as the Western Sahara region, a former Spanish colony that Morocco seized in 1975. But did you know that millions of years ago, the Sahara was once a massive ocean? The coastline was covered with beautiful trees, and the sea was teeming with aquatic life. But as time went on, the climate altered, and the Sahara's once regular rainfall stopped. As the ocean withdrew, the area changed into the modern-day desert. Over the years, several significant finds have been found in the Sahara Desert, many of which have challenged our understanding of the history and cultures of the area while also adding to it. Let's look at a few of them. Scientists discovered a chunk of protoplanet in the Sahara Desert that is older than the Earth. In the spring of 2020, a highly rare piece of embryonic planet that existed before Earth was born was discovered in the Sahara Desert. This meteorite, also known as ERG Check 002 EC002, developed inside the crust of a long-gone protoplanet, a tiny astronomical object that serves as a building block for planets. The volcanic space rock, which is the oldest known lava to have ever fallen to Earth, offers a unique window into planetary formation in the early solar system. The second discovery is about the ancient mega lake found beneath the Sahara Desert. You probably won't know how a lake ended up beneath a desert, and we've got the whole tale right here. When the Nile River pushed through a little channel near to Wadi Tushka, flooding the eastern Sahara, it created a lake that was greater than 42,000 square miles and covered an area larger than the current eastern Sahara. This event occurred roughly 250,000 years ago. The scientists proposed that the huge lake was created when the Nile formerly filled the entire Cyber Tushkar Depression in Egypt. This conclusion was made using fossilized fish found in deposits roughly 250 miles west of the Nile at an altitude of 810 feet above sea level. So let's dive into the animals and creatures that used to live and still living there. There are several plant and animal species that live in the Sahara despite its severe desert environment. According to the World Wildlife Fund, the Sahara is home to 500 plant species, 70 animal species, 90 bird species, 100 reptile species, and numerous kinds of spiders, scorpions, and other arthropods. Despite having North American roots, the camel is one of the most recognizable creatures of the Sahara. The first known camels date back roughly 45 million years ago, and between 3 and 5 million years ago, the enormous creatures crossed the Bering Isthmus on their trek to the African continent. Ever heard of the Machamosaurus rex? Yep, the Sahara was overrun by bizarre, prehistoric crocodiles that were nearly the size of buses. In Tunisia, a paleontologist made a significant discovery: the largest sea creature known to science that is a crocodile. This extinct crocodile was thought to have been more than 30 feet long and 3 tons in weight. The length of the skull alone is more than 5 feet. Researchers gave the new species the name Machamosaurus rex. Federico Fonte, the study's principal author from the University of Bologna, described the crocodile as being enormous. But like the previous animal, you all probably didn't hear about the Phaeomycetus annuus. This discovering fossil will blow your mind. In the Sahara Desert of Egypt, scientists unearthed a fossil that belonged to an extinct amphibious four-legged whale that was 43 million years old. Yes, what you just heard is true. For the majority of the local animals, this whale represented death. It weighed about 600 kilograms and measured about 3 meters in length. Like a whale killer is today, it was probably a top predator at the time. 43 million years ago, a species that is thought to be the current whale's ancestor existed. Although, it is not the first fossil of a walking whale to be discovered. The Fire Depression era, it is thought to be one of the oldest. These are just a few examples, but many other important discoveries have been made in the Sahara Desert. Today, the Sahara is home to only a few hardy species that have adapted to life in this harsh environment. But there are those who believe that the Sahara could one day be green again. Scientists have been working to determine if it's possible to re-green the Sahara. They're studying the soil, testing different plants, and experimenting with new methods of irrigation. And while it's a long shot, they remain hopeful that one day the Sahara could be transformed from a desert back into a lush landscape. The Sahara is a testament to the ever-changing nature of our planet. It's a place where the past and the present meet, and where the forces of nature have shaped the world we know today. So before you leave, don't forget to let us know what you think about this shocking phenomena in the comments below. And if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for more mysteries and discoveries on Mystery Facts Rework.